हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं नादर अल तुर्क। वेलकम टू सरबराह फ़लस्तीन अथॉरिटी हैं। वेलकम टू प्रोग्राम नादर अल तुर्क। सर, डू यू हैव एनी इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट सीज फायर in the war?
To activate the ceasefire, and the Americans one day they said they were requesting for stop the launching Israel's rockets against the Palestinians. What they don't like to speak as a ceasefire for only humanitarian ceasefire for short time, according to the request of Israelis. But until now, the Israelis every day said there is no ceasefire because ceasefire going to make them lose the battle against the Palestinians armed people in Gaza Strip, and that's going to give opportunity for the armed Palestinian people to get more power and collect more rest for their fighters. So to be in favor of Palestinians, not in favor of Israelis. So the Americans and Western countries following the request of the Israelis, but there is no ceasefire, and continue attack Palestinians, kill more children and women, and continue the crimes against humanity, war crimes, and collective punishment against Palestinians who have lived since 1 month without electricity, food, water, gas, or fuel, or anything, and keep the hospital out of service. And yesterday they attacked about 4 hospitals in Gaza, which means there is no going to be ceasefire. Even they are create more crimes against the hospitals and the medical institutes in Gaza still.
Sir, Nader Al Turk, how much fear do people have of the war? Do people want to migrate from Gaza?
No one from Palestine is going to migrate from Gaza. They have a very bad experience in 1948 that most of our people become refugees, and we're getting many. We have many in international resolution in favor of Palestinians, include Resolution 194, was giving the right of return for Palestinians since 1948. And until now, no one has the power in the Western countries or the world to facilitate the right of return for the Palestinian people to their own territories, which was transferred from it until now. So no one going to leave Gaza to become a refugee again for the second time in his life since 1948 until now, because they understand that if they leave their homes, they're going to be refugees forever, and no one going to give them opportunity for better living, better life, and have in their own homeland.
At this situation, Nader, what is the expectation of Palestinians from the Arab League, Arab countries, and especially United Nations?
Tomorrow is going to be Arab Leaders Summit. It is urgent one. We hope so. They are having good decisions, the right decisions, by putting the Americans, the Western countries, in cooperation with Muslim Ummah and all the countries around the world who are supporting peace and stability, who are supporting a human being as a being, by first of all end this madness of Israel's madness against the Palestinians. Both the Americans and Western countries under pressure to stop supply weapons and bombs used to kill more and more Palestinian children and women and innocent Palestinian civilians, and used to damage their homes, roads, infrastructure, and this is what needs to be stopped, and giving opportunity for peace and stability in the region by establishing a Palestinian independent state with Jerusalem as its capital, and giving the right of return for the Palestinian refugees who have the right to come back to their own homes, to live in stability and peace in their homes, lands, villages, cities. Since 1940, now they don't have that opportunity. This needs to be done immediately. So this is what we are waiting for. Any leaders around the world, any country around the world, to support the right cause by end the double standard, which make the Israeli crimes as a self-defense and the Palestinian self-defense as a terrorist actions. This needs to be end once forever.
So, another hospitals are bombed. What difficulty are people facing there?
People are looking for peace, looking for getting better life, but not any kind of life. They like to have a freedom, independence, stability, and be sure there's going to be opportunity to live in honor and respect as a human being, equal to all the other human beings around the world. This is what the Palestinian people are looking for. We are peaceful people looking for peace, but not peace in any price. We are not only a slave for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not going to be slave for any occupation or for any superpower country. We're only slaves for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have the right to be independent and free as any other nation around the world.
But what is the current situation of food and water in this market?
Actually, the current situation is very harmful, very sad. It's a huge crisis. As I mentioned before, 1 month, more than 1 month right now, Gaza people live without electricity, without food supply, without water supply, without gas supply, without even medical supply. More than 60% of our hospitals are out of service because they don't have any equipment to give any kind of a treatment for our injured people, our sick people. There is no, and over that of all, that the Israelis start attacking the hospitals itself because they said that the Palestinians armed people use the areas around it as a camel's hold or something like this. Of course, that all of that is lies, only to kill more Palestinians, to give the Palestinians there is no opportunity, no place is safe, because they are trying to put our people under pressure to leave their homes, leave their homeland, leave Gaza Strip to go to Egypt as a refugees. This is not acceptable. No one going to be doing that.
Okay,
I call many of my
thank you
friends
so
there.
much.
सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल दबाएं ताकि कोई खबर रह न जाए।